Everyone, Richard here, Metal Fan. I'm sorry I haven't made any videos in quite some time, about 3 weeks or so. I've just been incredibly busy with work. I recently got a job and just school, classes, and a bunch of other shit. I've been sorry if I haven't posted anything in quite some time. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to do a new video, and this is going to be an update of some of the new CDs I gotten within the last month or so. I've gotten, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about 16 new CDs since the last update, and I'm going to show you what I have gotten since then. Ready? Here we go. First one I gotten, which is I'm actually surprised they had this at 2nd and Charles for like $5.99, and I just had to get this. And actually, the first thing I ever bought from this band, it's one of my favorite brutal technical death metal bands ever, which is Descend into Depravity by Dying Fetus. I really love this band, and I'm finally glad to own a CD from them, and I'm glad to own probably my favorite album from them, which has my favorite song, Your Treachery Will Die With You. It's a really great band, just fucking kicks you in the balls every time if you listen to Dying Fetus. Alright, next up is a classic album from a classic death metal band. It's the third album I actually bought from this band. It's their 4th full-length album, which is Death Human. Really glad to saw this again. I got this at Barnes & Noble's. I just had to get it. And this is actually the re-release from Relapse Records, which comes with a bonus disc full of demos and instrumental rehearsals and a bunch of other cool stuff. Really great stuff. And next up is another classic death metal album, and I'm surprised I saw this cost only $2 at 2nd and Charles. It's a 3-disc thing. And it's another classic death metal band from the UK, which is Heartwork by Carcass. Fucking brutal as hell album. This is actually a re-release that Earache Records put out. Actually comes with 2 discs, has a DVD of them, sort of like a documentary of them making the album, and a bonus CDs with the demos of the album, demo versions of the songs that are on the album. Yes. Next up, we get to an old album. I used to love this band a lot back in probably the early junior high or middle school area, which is White Pony by the Deftones. And I do enjoy some Deftones. This is actually a classic album. And this is pretty awesome. I'm just sorry. Sorry. I just think it's a pretty good album. Next up, we get to I have a couple metalcore stuff. Good metalcore, not core. And this is one of my favorite metalcore albums of all time. It's pretty underrated, if you ask me. Which is The Truth by Bleeding Through. Really good album. It's actually a slip cover, or the actual full album artwork, and this actually comes with a bonus disc from a Trustkill Records, just with a bunch of different bands. It's pretty interesting, to say the least. And another metalcore CD I want to show you, which is a classic album. This came out, hard to believe, 10 years ago, 2004, which is The War Within by Shadows Fall. Really awesome album. Do enjoy some more metalcore. Definitely get more metalcore CDs. And this other metalcore band, I know some people are gonna hate me for this, but no, I didn't get any shitty generic stuff, which is Shadows Are Security by As I Lay Dying. I know a lot of you saying, ooh, why would you still like that band after the whole Tim Lambesis shit? Well, I know Tim Lambesis. I don't like him at all. After the whole thing with him hiring a hitman to kill his wife, but I still like him as a vocalist. If that makes sense to you guys, I don't really know. Overall, really good album. I just had to get it because I do enjoy some As I Lay Dying still, even though I fucking don't like Tim anymore as a human, but as a vocalist, he's still good, badass. And next up is a band that some people like them, some people don't. I do enjoy these guys, more hardcore, deathcore, metalcore, which is Wormwood by the Acacia Strain. Really awesome, really good album from these guys. Do enjoy some Acacia Strain, even though I'm not a big fan of them, but they're pretty badass. And some people are gonna make fun of me for this album. Next album I like and I think it's overrated. and I do enjoy these guys a lot, especially many years ago in like 7th, 8th grade to early middle school, which is Ultra Beatdown by Dragonforce. I just had to get this. I do like this album a lot. I actually saw them live on this tour in 2008, and they're a pretty good live band, and they still are good from time to time. Really great. And yes, I do like Dragonforce. Hate on me all you want. Now this album actually came out. Now this next album is a non-metal album. Shocker, isn't it? Yep, this came out years ago, in 1993, and I just had to get it, which is Black Sunday by Cypress Hill. I do enjoy some hip-hop here and there, even though I'm not a big fan, to be honest. But I do love the old school rap, even though the new stuff is garbage. If I had to get this album, it's just a classic. And this next band is another old D band I used to listen to back in 7th, 8th grade, a long time ago, which is We Are Not Alone by Breaking Benjamin. Really good album. I'm like, all I need is the debut, and I pretty much have everything from Breaking Benjamin. Do love these guys a lot. Brings back memories from the past. Really great album. And this band, some people are gonna like them, some people don't. I do enjoy some of these guys' stuff, but yeah, we have Him, Darklight. I do enjoy some Him. I know there's people that like them and don't like them, but they're not bad. I do think their stuff is pretty good. Now we get to some recent albums. I got 2 2013 albums that I've purchased, but yeah, this next one, I know a lot of people are going to give me shit for, but I do like these guys a lot. Well, I'm not really a big fan, but they have some good songs, which is We Came as Romans, Tracing Back Roots. I know, yeah, you guys are going to give me shit for this band as well, but I do like these guys a lot. They have pretty much a positive message in their songs. I think they're pretty cool guys from seeing some interviews and stuff. But yeah, really good. It's a okay album, but this album should make up for it, which is a pretty rad album, I have to say. Another album I should have gotten when it first came out, but I'm really glad I now own it, which is For Empires Collapse by Warbringer. I finally have a Warbringer album, finally. And this album actually comes with a bonus DVD, which has the making of the album, a little live concert, and a road report, which is a pretty good album, and a pretty good DVD that comes with it is awesome. Now I got some 2 2014 albums that I've purchased. The first one I got in, and it's a long time since they've actually released anything from this band, which is The Ending is the Beginning, the Mitch Lucker Memorial Show from Suicide Silence. Now, if any of you don't know, they did this little memorial show after Mitch Lucker's death. Then all the proceeds went to his daughter's future education. And what they did on this concert is they got a bunch of different singers sing one song with them. Like, they have a bunch of different singers. They got Johnny Davey from Job for a Cowboy, Phil Bozeman from Whitechapel, Johnny Plague from Winds of Plague, Danny Warsnop from Asking Alexandria, oddly enough. Well, I've heard that we're supposed to where Suicide Silence was supposed to tour with Asking Alexandria near the end of 2012, but that was when Mitch died. But he did better than fucking Austin Carlsey from Of Mice and Men. Ugh, fuck that guy. But anyway, we got Tim Lambesis from As I Lay Dying, Eddie Hermida of All Shall Perish. Well, now I should say formerly of All Shall Perish, and now he's the actual vocalist of Suicide Silence. We had Chad Gray from fucking Mudvayne. Weird. And we had Rob Flynn from Machine Head do a Black Sabbath cover, Die Young, and they got Max Cavalera do a Sepultura cover, Roots Bloody Roots. And the coolest thing is that they did a Deftones cover, Engine 9, and they had pre-recorded vocals of Mitch, which I find pretty rad. And I liked how the ending, where they got Randy Blythe from Lamb of God sing You Only Live Once, and it sounds amazing. Overall, damn good concert. And I love the bonus features with Mitch's last interview and a little behind-the-scenes featurette. It's really great stuff. I highly recommend it if you're a fan of Suicide Silence. And the last one, and this is probably a contender for Album of the Year, and I'm really glad to get this album, which is The Satanist by Behemoth. I'm really glad to own this album. I've heard a lot about this album, and I really decided to check this out, and holy shit, this is fucking crushing. I thought this album was probably the best thing these guys made since Demigod. But after listening to it, I think I enjoy this album a lot more. It's just crushing. It just punches you in the face every time. This is really a contender for Album of the Year. I'm just, wow. But yeah, damn good album. You should, if you haven't gotten this, what the fuck are you doing? Just go buy this fucking album. It's the shit. But yeah, that's my CD update for you guys. Which I hope to get more soon. And I just plan to continue getting more and more CDs until I'm an old man. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video right now. See you guys later, and keep it metal.